Hey, good morning. I'm Marantha from Marantha's Garden Exchange. What a nice way to start my morning with your pretty kitty cat. Little Max. So I put a, usually on my, I power wash this every other year, but I did it last year, and look at how, wow, I put like 2 coats of stain on it, and it was colored, and usually the color, I didn't like the color, so I'm really happy it's doing this, because when I power wash it this fall, I'll go ahead and just put the clear back on it like I've done in the past. I usually use a 5-gallon bucket full, and it does my whole deck, because this is like 33 feet by 12 feet by 43 feet to the end there. And I got to fix a few boards still, but I realized when I did this one, it wasn't that hard, and I had to do it once. It wasn't that hard in my mind. It was just kind of digging stuff out and that kind of time consuming stuff. If I didn't have to do that, it probably would have taken me about 30 minutes just total to get the other board out and whatever. It took me about an hour though, doing it what I did before. But what I wanted to show you, hello beautiful ficus. So these are going to be coming in the next few weeks, because the weather looks like it's going to be down to 48 by the end of the week. Before I show you the little bin garden, I just wanted to get an idea here. Oh my gosh, I see kudzu. I've got to get that. Do you see that right there? Right there, kudzu. I'm starting to see little bits of it. I need to find this origin so I can just pull it up. I wanted to show you how overgrown this is. Look how overgrown. We had weed eated every bit of this before I left. I'm not even gonna go down to here. This is crazy to me. Look what I come back to. Oh, oy vey. And then I'm starting to pull. So I'm getting these. I forget what these are called right here, but their roots are tough plants. This grouping of plants, and they were going all the way down. They're starting to kind of edge towards my path. Do you see where my red compost thing is? I had that putting stuff in compost yesterday and bringing chickens some water. I pulled up a whole bunch of them right there, and I'm just going to have to pull them up and they're starting to spread this way, and they're awful. I hate them. Oh, looky here. You see that? We have turmeric and ginger doing really well. My bin gardens down here, I see cucumber coming up. That's really good. And I see another one over here, and there's shisho. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that shisho. I'm definitely not going to let it go to seed. I pulled, let's see if you can see this other bin. That gray one down there, right here in the middle. I pulled, there's some eggplants left in there. I pulled out the basil, and I made pesto with it. I just wanted to pull it. I was done with that because I'm going to use that for more kale. I'll probably put, I can't get enough kale. I'll probably put more carrots in one of these, just fill it up. And then I wanted to show you what I got going here. I just put the tool on this. The tool is this stuff right here. See it? I think I have it on big. Let me put it, there we go. This right here. It's like the tutu stuff. So I planted this full of spinach. These are walking onions. So I just want to keep my spinach going, and this will protect it from birds and stuff while it's germinating. This bin I'm completing today. Oh, see, full of compost tea. And what I'll do with the compost tea is I put it over here. On my mask, he's hanging up. I'll put it over here into the bigger bin. So I always have some compost tea to water with. And then it keeps it, the larvae, any mosquito larvae from coming in and living in the containers here. So I wanted to show you, I planted this. This is now 3 weeks old. I planted it the day before I left for Oregon, which was August 23rd. I got back September 7th, and I've been back a week. I've been back a week. So here we go. Just want to show you. So it looks like I definitely have radishes in here, but it looks like I planted this. Looks like I planted some kind of cucumber. That's interesting. We'll see what happens. You can see here, I had taken the tool off for a while, and something was eating this, and it's growing back now. And then when I looked around, this is all collards. There's probably some kale in here, but I was finding, it was kind of disturbing to me. I was finding little tiny, maybe they're still in here. Maybe I need to find it and look more. Little tiny snails, like in the little tiniest kind of, and I wonder if they came from the native earth, because they weren't in here. And I had this covered with, oh, here you go. Here's a shell. These right here. These super tiny snails. So, oh, there's another one. Dang, I gotta get rid of these guys. I don't want them eating my anything. So I thought that was strange, but I have more room right here to plant, which I will plant some more. Oh, look, here's another one. Get this out of here. You out of here. And then some lemon balm. And this is just a fresh water supply. I'm turning this into a bin, but when I left, I'm still working on my pump. I'm waiting for a part, and then I need to put it all together. It's going to take me a few hours to do it. I already know this because I've done it a few times. And like I said, I'm waiting for a part. So when it comes, then this will be gone. I won't need it. But right now it was good because it's fresh water, and we can water. I'm using the compost tea to water the plants, fresh water for animals and stuff. So that's good. And then here's some compost tea covered so nothing can get in it. And then again, spinach with the tool, and I'm going to be finishing this today. And then of course, this didn't have any attention while I was gone, so it almost killed my time. But we know what to do. We'll just chop it down, start over, and it'll be good. Yeah. So I want to show you that. I am going to bring up. I do bring up a metal. I have a metal bench in my garden. It's kind of covered. See how overgrown everything is? That was also what I was going to show you. Just taking that peach tree down, like probably today or tomorrow. Just so overgrown. I love that it rains here, that the abundance of vegetables and fruit is just amazing. But at the same time, it's like I'm fighting the forest all the time. I'm trying to work with the forest and planting things, you know, and letting some things, just native things, just be, you know, be in there. But it's just these, gosh, these grapevines are crazy. Now I saw kudzu. We've got these grasses right here that we just weed eat and leave it. I mean, I don't mind that so much. And yeah, and I haven't checked my potatoes. There's potatoes. I have potatoes and sweet potatoes in the ground. I'm not going to really check the sweet potatoes till I still see really green leaves, so they're still growing. And potatoes are starting to lose their leaves. And I have a big bin, big, not even a bin. It's like a big planter a landscape pot that I had it's huge. It's like 50 gallon. It's when you get those huge trees. Anyway, that's planted with potatoes. And there's some chickens in the background. See them? The white. There's a little bunny in that cage right here. That's Zion. He's a happy bunny. Yeah. But anyway, I'll check the harvest. I did lose my pears. I got some in the freeze, but then I left and the rest of them came down, and I thought they would stay up until I got back. Eli said he went out one day, they were just gone. So, me so sad. But to know that Asian pear is producing now is awesome. Like, that's the first time it's produced, so there wasn't a lot on there, but next year it should be either abundant or not. And in that bunny cage, I know some people have asked me, like, oh, what do you do in the winter? Because that's a dog kennel right there. And what I do in the winter, it's you know, got a roof, and I have his food bowl. Well, it's actually a rabbit feeder, and I have 2 water bottles there because he drinks a lot of water in the summer. Of course, it gets too hot. I pick all this fresh grass and violets and stuff and stick it in his cage, so he has fresh food too. So in the winter, what I'll do is I'll have a bale of straw, and I'll take a few pieces off the bale, and I'll line the inside of his cage with it so he can make a little cubby, you know. And on the outside, I usually put pieces of wood just leaned up against there with a rock against it to kind of stop cold air from coming all the way in. So he'll be nice and snuggly and warm. So don't worry, my animals are lucky to live here for sure. Yes, Max. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick look-see. You can see things are dying back here. Things are dying back. That looks really good. I'm kind of impressed with this plant. I'm gonna bring it now. With begonias, this is the dragon wing, but I call it angel wings. With the begonias, you can bring them in. So I have a greenhouse that, even though my greenhouse has been attacked by bears, ruined, covered in tarps, I'm just kind of stubborn. I'm like, I'm gonna make it work. I don't want that thin greenhouse material. It had a thick kind of plexi plastic stuff with Velcro and screens. It was really beautiful. I got it at Lowe's, but what I'm gonna do is put a clear on there and then secure it so the winter air can't get in, and then just put this in here and let it die back, cut it back, and I'll have another plant next year. Same with this one. I'm gonna do the same with this. There's a lot of herbs in here, as well as some weeds. How'd you get in here? There we go. There's some sweet williams, and there's some seeds here, and there's 2 kinds of thyme. I'm definitely gonna put this out. I do have a little cilantro in here, but yeah, we're just gonna start getting stuff winterized, and I'm not super hot on it. It will get 48 degrees at the end of this week, which is, it's a godsend. Just like sleeping at night now is awesome. Look at this one iron plant just reaching to the sky. Right here too. I just want you guys, like this spring, all this was cleared down to, let me just show you. See all this? This was cleared. There was a line. Now there's kudzu growing on it, but I left that maple right there. But those clear down here, there's a little arch. This was clear. My ginormous hickory came down and left this big open spot. Like, it's surprising how big it is. There's a cedar coming up there. And my idea was like, well, I have ironweed and I have jewelweed, or not jewelweed, ironweed, and then I have Joe Pye, or gravel root, whatever you want to call it. And I have some wood down there. But I just wanted to, like, yeah, things grow super fast here. So while I'm thankful, it's also challenging. So woods, please let me have my space. Let the rest of you be woods. Like, I have a good bit of property here. I did think about selling it, and becoming like van life, mobile. My business can be mobile, all of that. And I'm still thinking about it. But then with all the stuff going on, I am off-grid solar, backwoods solar, so there's no grid tie-in. And I have a good water source. Just need to get the parts so I can, continue. I might build one. I might just get extra parts, which is what I'm doing this time. Extra parts, have one pump at the ready, one pump in, and then just acquire parts, the 2 main parts that I need, and then I'll randomly get the other parts, the screens and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that we're here. I'm here. I'm trying to catch up on so much stuff. It's just super crazy. I mean, sometimes I think I have a lot of land here, and just keeping up with the homestead part is a little challenging sometimes, but I'm putting my business more mobile so that I'm here a lot unless I'm traveling, and that appeals to me a lot because I did have more of a mobile business in my past, and I really like it that way. And there's some projects here too that I just need to, I have to get over I can do it myself mindset, because I do it myself. It isn't like I can do it myself, then I do it, and it takes time and all of that, and I love learning and new things and stuff. But there's some things now that I'm like, okay, I just need to have someone do this, and then it's done, and pay them. So I am in that mindset right now of just, I'm gonna find, and I was in that mindset in the past, but I literally, around here, I don't know what it is. It's super hard. I just want to find, like, my son isn't fully here, so, with school and work. So I'm like, literally, like, I just need to find someone to spend 2 hours weed eating everything down to nubs, like all the way down to the ground. And when you do it one final time before the really cold comes, it's really, really awesome, because then you don't have to, like, it looks real clean, and I like that. because I have a lot of woods, so I like my immediate area to be a little cleaner. My little greenhouse, I'm gonna keep it there. Maybe I'll move it, but I kind of like it there. If I move it, I would move it over to where the old compost is, right there, where you see that big tulip poplar tree right there, and it's like that baby was cut down to the ground, and now look at it. It's just like I said, it's look at even that peach tree that's right in front of us right here. Peachy right here was a whip this spring, and I thought, oh, let's see what it is. It turned out to be a peach tree. Oh, I better take it down. I couldn't find my saw, and then I got peaches on it. Like, is that crazy or what? I think it is. So I love it here. You can see the chicken coop in the distance, just the top part right there. I had the shade cloth on it. It's right where the orchard is. So I've got basically this whole area in food production, but I just want to perennialize it and have my smaller things like tomatoes and cucumbers and things like that in these bins. And I have Robbie and Gary from Southern California to thank for that. I appreciate this woman so much. I will put her link below, and you guys can go ahead and subscribe. She's pretty awesome. Anyway, I know this is long. My videos not always are long. I'm either too short or too long. But I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, leave any comments for improvement. I always appreciate that, because I haven't made a video in like a few weeks, so I'm just trying to catch you all up. All right, love you much, and wow, I'm impressed. Are you guys impressed with this? Like, I'm pretty impressed of this kind of growth in just a few weeks. So I'm going to plant more. I just tried to get something in before I left because I was busy, and now I'm going to get more in today, and that should do it. That's my planting. All should be done. All right, love you guys much. Take care now. Bye.